We are in Achievers MCQ series for BFM, and today's topic is trade finance. Trade finance is an important topic in module A of BFM. LCs, then pre-shipment, post-shipment, all those topics. Okay, so follow this video till the end because this is one of the important scoring topics, as well as if you don't understand it, it's the worst topic over here. Okay, so follow this video till the end. Download Adda 24/7 app on your mobile. In this app, you will be getting the premium study material plus live classes plus ebooks plus test plus recorded videos. What all do you need else for CAIIB? That much is enough. Okay, classes, ebooks, and tests. Okay. Also, subscribe to Officers Adda 24/7 YouTube channel. In this channel, you will be getting two things. One, first, the updates on JAIIB and CAIIB. All the updates. Do you know the latest update? Latest update means the CAIIB dates are out. Okay, for both this May and November series. Okay, so that's why these are the latest just today. Also, you get the free YouTube series on various topics like the one which you are right now following, isn't it? So click on the bell icon, subscribe immediately. Okay, this is the new batch just now started February 13th. Okay, join it ASAP. 80% off is going on. Double validity on Mahapacks. What are Mahapacks? Mahapacks, you get it 15 plus batches for a single for every subject. Okay, use thing. I'll tell you about this at the end. Okay, use the code Y432. Never forget this code because this code Y432 will help you to get maximum discounts. If you are on the app, you'll be getting 1% extra, 81%. Okay. So what is the schedule? Schedule is basically for LCs and various, not only LCs related to trade finance. Okay. The method of payment where the exporter relies on undertaking of the bank to pay is known as, means method of payment where the exporter relies on the undertaking of the bank is known as what? Letter of bank guarantee, letter of credit, letter of comfort, and none of the above. So what is it called as? Means what? Did you understand the topic? What was this question? See here, there is a seller over here and there is a buyer over here. Okay, buyer. So what happens? This seller wants to sell it to this buyer, but he is not sure this buyer will pay or not. If he doesn't pay, then what? Then there is a bank. What does this bank tell this person? Let's see. If this guy doesn't pay, I will pay you. Okay. What is this called as? If this guy doesn't pay, I'll pay you. So that will be called as what? Bank guarantee, right? Bank guarantee. That is a basic rule. See here, there are two types of contingent liabilities. One is this bank guarantee and second is LC. Okay. Undertaking of the bank. Okay. So let me see. Okay. Undertaking of the bank. Let me correct this. Undertaking of the bank to pay means what? Undertaking means it's not the secondary liability. Now coming back to this, it is basically LC. I didn't say this word undertaking over here. Undertaking means LC basically. Okay. Undertaking means what? This bank is telling the seller, you give the goods to this guy. Okay, send the goods. Okay, give the documents to me. Send the documents to me. Okay, docs. And I'll send you the payment. So these goods are going to this seller. Documents are coming to this bank, and this bank is paying it. So LC basically deals in documents only. It doesn't deal in goods. Okay, so that's why this undertaking is known as LC. But remember, then I just told you guarantee. What is guarantee? Guarantee is a secondary liability. If this buyer doesn't pay, then I'll pay. That's guarantee. But in undertaking, what happens? Bank says, forget this guy. You send the documents to me, I'll pay you. Okay. You send the goods to this person on the port. Okay. And the remaining things, send the docs, I'll pay you. Okay. So that's basically LC. Got it? The red clause LC is also known as, what is this red clause? See, red clause means very simple. It's like this. Suppose if there is a LC over here. Okay, what is LC basically? LC is an undertaking from the bank to this seller. Okay, that's called as beneficiary. So in LC, the bank tells this seller that, see, you send me these documents 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you send me these documents and I'll send you the payment. These documents should be as per my terms and conditions. Number one. Okay. So that is LC. But what is this red clause? Red clause means, okay, is also known as what? Standby, anticipatory, automatic, or back to back. So what is that called as? Okay. Firstly, understand the red clause means what? It allows this buyer, this seller, to get a pre-shipment credit. Understand this here. Let me write it over here. A red clause, okay? Because these terms are important for you. Red clause, okay? It allows seller to get pre-shipment finance. Pre-shipment, okay? Now what is pre-shipment finance? Now see here, pre-shipment finance can be through two ways. Number one, from the buyer, means buyer will pay the advance. Suppose if the transaction is for, let's say, $100, so buyer will pay $30 over here in advance and remaining 70 after the job, okay? So that is pre-shipment one. And second is from the bank. Bank can also give the pre-shipment finance, isn't it? So both the ways it's possible, but mainly when red clause speaks about this, red clause speaks of mainly of the buyer, okay? From the bank, if it is to negotiate, then it's called as a nominated bank and all those negotiated LCs, okay? So what is this also called as? Other name for this is standby. Standby is basically a guarantee, okay? Let me clarify a few points about this. This is basically a guarantee. Guarantee means what? In US and UK, they don't issue guarantees. Banks don't issue guarantees, okay? In US and UK, they issue standby LCs. Second is what? Anticipatory LC. This is the red clause. Anticipatory means what? Anticipation. What is anticipation? Expecting. I am expecting a pre-shipment finance from somebody. I am expecting some earlier money from somebody. That's anticipatory. Automatic credit, it's a separate thing altogether. Automatic means what? It gets automatically renewed. Okay, it's very less in existence. Back to back. Back to back is basically similar to that of the transfer LC. This automatic is also known as, there's one more name for this, that's called as evergreen. Evergreen LC. This is another name for automatic. It automatically gets renewed, okay? So back to back means what? This is similar to that of the transfer LC. Slight difference, but similar. Logic is same, okay? So anticipatory. So other name for red clause is what? Anticipatory. Got this point? Everyone clear? Okay? Type the answer if you have understood. Type yes if you have understood it up till now. Okay? Move on. If the export cargo is lost in transit, the exporter should claim under marine insurance, claim with DICGC, seek write-off of post-shipment credit, and seek refund of the customs duty. So what should this export cargo is lost in the transit means what? I have sent some cargo. Cargo means what? Let's say suppose if this is a ship, okay? I have sent some material over here. If this is lost in the ships, anywhere it can go. It can sink into the sea, somebody can rob it, anything can happen. That's called as TPND. TPND, okay? TPND means what? Theft, pilferage. Pilferage means getting spoiled, okay? And destruction, okay? So means any fire, anything, okay? So TPND losses, these are called as. So now what happens? If the export cargo is lost, okay? So it is lost in, then what can this exporter do? Claim under marine insurance, claim with DICGC. What is DICGC for? DICGC is for your normal, this FD insurance, right? 5 lakhs. Remember this, 5 lakhs normal retail banking insurance, isn't it? So this DICGC is out, isn't it? Seek write-off of post-shipment credit. How can the bank write off? If your cargo is lost, bank has financed this, let's say this is post-shipment credit. Post-shipment means what? This person has sent his goods. Bank has given a loan on this. Now this is lost. So bank will say, what have I to do? I have given a loan. So you give me the loan back. That's it. How can somebody seek a write-off in this? So that is also out. Of course, some write-off is allowed for regular customers, but some for regular customers. That also depending on their credibility as per RBI's guidelines. Okay. Seek refund of customs duty. How will the suppose if this is a custom house who has taken the custom duty. Now after that custom duty, goods are going into that ship. Now it is lost. What is the fault of this custom house? No fault, isn't it? So that is also out. So claim under the marine insurance. That's the basic logic. So exporter should always claim under the marine insurance. That's what this insurance is for. TPND, right? Theft, pilferage and destruction, isn't it? Before going ahead, see this new batch of February 13. Okay, you have understood up till now? Type yes in the comment section if you have understood the concept. Okay, everyone type yes. Okay, yeah. So now moving on. This February 13 just now started, okay? So join this batch as SAP, okay? ABM, BFM, ABFM and BRBL, all the 4 subjects. Also the electives, you are getting the recorded videos of the electives, okay? Electives also. So it's not that only these 4 compulsory ones, okay? So 80% off going on. All the 4 subjects, case studies, numericals, objective questions, everything is there, isn't it? Means what all is there in any paper? Case studies, numericals, objective questions, theory. That's it. So everything is covered over here, isn't it? Also double validity is there on Mahapack. Now the Mahapack means what? Remember, you are getting 15 plus batches in the single fees, okay? And also you are having this 80% discount off going on right now. Use the code Y432, okay? I'll show you how to use it, and importantly what is the Mahapack, I'll show you that also. Let's move on, okay? A formal legal commitment to extend credit up to some maximum amount over a stated period of time is known as what? Formal legal commitment to extend a credit up to some maximum amount. Letter of credit, revolving credit, then letter of credit and trade, line of credit and trade credit. So what is this called as? Sure, understand the logic first, okay? Let's say this is SBI, okay? Now what is this question actually? Let's say this is Reliance, okay? So what will SBI tell? Reliance, okay? Let me write this Reliance over here. SBI will tell this Reliance, see this, I am sanctioning you, let's say 100 crores, okay? For let's say 6 months, okay? Now these 100 crores for 6 months, you can take it under CC. You can take it for term loan for 6 months only. Term loan 6 months. You can take it as post shipment. It's not your choice. SBI will decide this 100 crores, out of this 30 will go over here, 20 will go over here and all these things, okay? SBI will definitely, it's not vague that SBI will tell, okay, take 100 crores, you do anything. It's not that. They always understand that 100 crores is required or not. They first sum up that, okay? So this concept of giving one credit for one line for multiple credits is known as what? So this concept is known as line of credit. Line of credit is always sanctioned to the company or to the conglomerate basically, okay? And under that various facilities are given. It can be anything, okay? But it should be allowed by the bank, number one, and bank has to do the assessment of each line separately, okay? When a firm needs short-term funds for a specific purpose, the bank loan will likely be means short-term funds. I need some funds for 3 months, 6 months, okay? So will I take a term loan? Okay, let me ask this question over here. The bank loan will be what? Revolving credit agreement, transaction loan, line of credit, and none of the above. See here, line of credit is for a single sanction. Just now we saw it, single sanction for multiple lines. So that is out, okay? Transaction loan. Now look at these two only. Transaction loan and revolving credit agreement. See here, I need short-term funds for specific purpose. Specific purpose means what? I want to buy something, some raw material for urgently. So that will be what? Revolving credit? No, I need short-term funds. So I need it for short-term. After those 3 months, I won't be needing these funds because I'll be getting the material will be converted into final stock and I'll get the money. So that is basically transaction loan, isn't it? Transaction means what? For specific purpose, for one transaction I am funding. Okay, that's specific purpose. Okay, if I am funding it on the regular basis, that's a revolving credit. What is CC? Cash credit. What is CC? It's a revolving credit, isn't it? So it goes on and on every year. It gets renewed, isn't it? If the importer refuses to accept the bill drawn on him, the exporter means importer refuses to accept the bill. Now, what do you mean by this? This bill is drawn on this importer. Exporter has sent the goods, right? And now he is asking for money. For asking for money, he is sending this bill of exchange. Okay. So importer is saying, I won't pay under this bill of exchange. So what should he do now? Should re-import the goods, must pay to the alternate buyer, may re-import or sell to the alternate buyer depending upon the commercial expediency, and sue the importer. What do you say? Logically, say this, I am the seller, sold goods to what buyer? Now my ship is there. See here, my ship is gone on the port. There is a ship, right? It has gone through this ship. Okay. Now it's there on the port. Okay, ship is there, goods are there. Now this buyer has to take those goods. But before taking those goods, this seller will send a document. The documents are sent to this buyer. If it is under the LC, remember, understand the transaction properly. If any document is under the LC, then the documents won't go to the buyer. Then the docs will go to the bank who has issued the LC. Okay. But this is only for LC transaction. If it's a collection document or normal transaction, so those documents will go to the buyer. Okay. So what will happen? This is a normal collection document. It's not related to LC only. So what has happened? This seller has sent the goods. The goods are lying on the port. This buyer is saying that I won't pay now. I'm having these documents. I won't pay. So what should this seller do? There is one option. One option is tell this ship to come back. But is it so simple? What about the cost? Isn't it? So what should this person do? Re-import it can be done, but it's very costly. Bringing the ship from let's say America to back to India, it will cost more than the cost of the goods. Okay. So logically, business wise, theoretically it's possible. Business wise, it's out. Find an alternate buyer. This is also can be done. Okay. So the actual answer can be may re-import or sell to an alternate buyer depending on the expediency. If this port is near, if I've just sold to someone near, let's say anyone near means let's say Afghanistan, Pakistan also. We do some dealings with Pakistan also even now. Suppose if I send it to some Karachi port, okay, I can definitely get it back again. After all, because it's near one. But if I'm selling it to USA, so getting it back is as difficult, more than the cost of the goods, isn't it? So depending on the expediency, I can find the next buyer over there. Here, if this buyer is not there in the same country, there will be other buyer, right? Buyer 2. I'll just tell this buyer, okay, send me the documents back. I'll send the documents to this buyer. Okay, then he will pay me and he will get the goods, isn't it? So see, depending on the expediency, a bank refuses to accept the export bill for collection. Okay, refuses to accept the export bill for collection. Okay, when the customer has insufficient limits under the bill discounting facility, when the documents have discrepancies when compared with the letter of credit required, when the documents are received from a non-customer, and all of the above. So when will a bank refuse to accept the bill for collection? Insufficient bills under bill discounting facility. Here, if there are no limits of this buyer, of this seller basically refuses to accept export bill, means what? There is a seller. Okay. So if this bank is refusing, if this customer is not having enough limits, so definitely bank won't entertain it. Means suppose let's say you are the customer. Okay, you are having the limits of rupees 100. Okay, I am the bank. Okay. Now in this out of this 100 rupees, 90 are already gone. You have used it. Now only 10 rupees are remaining. You bring a bill to me of export bill and that is of rupees 50. You'll tell me kindly discount this bill. I'll say what is the amount remaining? 10. How can I discount 50? So when it is insufficient funds under the bill discounting facility, then also bank won't accept it. Second, when the documents have discrepancies when compared with the LC requirements. Here it's for collection basically. But this collection can be used, this can be used if it's under LC if it's under LC only. If I am doing some collections, so collection is different than the LC. Okay. So if it is under, if this word wouldn't have been for collection, this word would have been for LC, then this B would have been true. But here this is not true because LC is different from collections. Always remember. Okay. There are 4 ways of doing the business. Number 1, advance payment. Second is that open account. Third is collections, and fourth is LC. These two are totally different terms. Okay. When the documents are received from a non-customer, so obviously that can also be one answer. But non-customer means what? When documents are received from the non-customer, bank will not even entertain this. Okay. So all of the above is okay. In fact, I would say the answer should be A and C of the above. A and C of the above. Okay. Some books give you B also as the answer, because when the documents have discrepancies when compared with the LC requirement. But as per your CAIIB, as per your BFM, okay, LC is different. Actually, to be frank, LC is totally different than collections. These two are totally different terms. As I told you, that advance payment and then open account, collection, and this LC. These are four terms, okay, separate terms altogether. It's like comparing apples with oranges, okay. So that's why A and C should be the answer over here. Got it? Advance remittance from importer can be accepted by an exporter in India provided the advance does not carry any interest payment. Shipment will be made after 1 year from the date of receipt of advance, only after 1 year, okay. Advance does not exceed 25% of the export value, and rate of interest if payable does not exceed LIBOR plus 1%. Means what is the question actually over here? See here, advance remittance from the importer means here I am the seller over here, okay, seller, I am the seller, and I am the seller, this guy is a buyer over here. He is sending me advance payment, advance, okay. So this, when this person sends me advance payment, many of the buyers charge interest on this. Now the rule over here is it should not be greater than 1%, LIBOR plus 1. So if this buyer is sending me advance payment for my goods, okay, and if charging me interest, so this interest should not be more than LIBOR plus 1. That's the basic rule, okay. So now I was coming to this Y432 code, okay, double validity, Mahapacks, everything, okay. Let me show you this, okay. So remember, when you go to Adda 24/7, okay, firstly go to Adda 24/7. Let me show you live over here. Let's go live. If you're having the app, go on the app. In the app, what happens? You get 81%. Means now it's 80%. You get 81% over there. 1% extra. Okay. So go for this. Now see this. Go on JAIIB and CAIIB front page only. JAIIB and CAIIB. You'll see this JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack. Okay. Click on CAIIB 23. You are in CAIIB. Click on CAIIB. Okay. So CAIIB, this batch, February 13th batch. Click on the batch. Okay. See, the details are there. Details means what is the date of that, what are the starting date, what are the days in, how many days are there in the for the class, timings, everything is there, okay. Then bilingual means bilingual plus English. Here we are covering this English and bilingual, okay. Both the batches are there. Now look at the fees part, 23,999. Remember this, click on view offers. Once you click on view offers, put the code Y432, okay. Click on apply. Now look at this, 23,999 reduces to 4,799. 80% off you are getting, okay. If you go for Mahapacks, means this is an investment for lifetime, isn't it? If you go for Mahapacks, okay, what is the Mahapack? Mahapack means multiple batches you get it. Let me show you, okay. Let's go to JAIIB CAIIB Mahapack, okay. Click on this CAIIB ka Mahapack, okay. Clicked. See this, you'll get the details. Details means what? 15 plus batches for ABM, BFM, BRBL and ABFM, okay. Then what? 15 plus full length mock test, 50 topic wise questions, everything is available, isn't it? Also importantly, recorded videos are available for the classes. Recorded videos means what? You can, if you miss out any class on any day, you can definitely go back to this. Two-way interactive classes means all the classes are two-way interactive, means you can definitely ask the question there and then itself. Now let me show you the offers, okay. Click on view offers, put the code Y432, okay. Click on apply. Look at this, validity has increased to 12 months, 6 plus 6, okay. 35,996 reduces to 7,199. Such a huge discount you are getting, isn't it? 80% off you are getting, and that also 12 months, 15 plus batches, okay, for each subject. So what is required over here? Join these batches ASAP, okay. New portion totally. You'll be needing a mentor or a guide, okay, otherwise it's very difficult. So that's why join it ASAP. Okay, now let me show you why am I stressing on these batches, because see this, the new portion is ABM, BFM, ABFM and BRBL. ABFM is a new subject, BRBL is a new subject. Also the portion of these two have changed. Also the electives, rural, HR, IT, central banking, race, no retail elective. So negative marking is removed, so that's done, okay, that's a good sign for you. But subjective questions are there, you have to answer something in writing also. So that's why you'll be needing a mentor. That's what I say. Okay, I'll be back tomorrow with another series. Till then, firstly join the batch because 80% off and the batch is just now started. Okay.